Summer before last, my husband and some friends and I all headed down to Cuba, and I did not realize just how emotional the trip would be for me. I was very excited because the flight was only an hour. It was so convenient, and when we arrived there, everything was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It was very warm, but I was just blown away by the hospitality of the people there, and I was also just blown away by the architecture and by the state of affairs there. We stayed in not a hostel, but an Airbnb, and we used the local currency, and we used local transportation. I took a lot of notes. I wrote in my journal a lot about all the things we were seeing, all the incredible buildings, all the history. This is the place where we stayed up on, I think it was the 5th or 7th floor. We were right on the Prada, right on the Malecon, where we could see down in one direction all the children playing with their parents in the evenings, and then the other direction we could see the harbor. When it was time for us to leave, it was so sad. It was just so sad. It was one of those places that you know you want to go back to. It was a place that was already locked in time. It felt like 1965 there. It was just a country of doors. Everywhere there were doors that would open, doors that were closed. We saw where the Pan Am Games were held. We dove some different sites. We saw historic places. We saw museums. We saw people. We met people. We saw all sorts of fruits and vegetables and markets, glorious sunrises and sunsets. And like I said, a lot of doors, a lot of open doors, a lot of closed doors, mostly open doors. And so much hope, so much optimism, such a can-do attitude. Flying was pretty easy, leaving was pretty tough. Everything looked so normal. When we got to the airport and we were ready to leave, and I felt like I had changed. My whole outlook on life had changed so much. I could see people who were flying and taking some of their favorite things back with them. It was just absolutely surreal that we were going to leave a place that some people can never leave. It was the same land, the same air, same view from the sky. All I could think about was one of our drivers had told us about not being able to return to the United States when his brother died, that he couldn't be there. And when we went through the clouds, I was thinking a lot about that. I had souvenirs I had picked up, a piece of jewelry, some artwork, a lot of things that I'd found. I took way too many clothes. You don't need a lot of clothes, and what you need needs to be really lightweight because it's very warm there. I kept all of the business cards from the Airbnbs. I kept all the little tickets so I could see the exchange rates. Some coins, a piece of glass, yacht club sign. The glass would be from a tail light, from an actual glass tail light. I think my most used item was my hat and short sleeve shirts, airy skirts. Next time I'll take half as much, absolutely half as much. It didn't use my wetsuit at all, I don't believe. Like I said, it was really emotional leaving. I cried when I got there. I cried when I left. The weight of history, the weight of the friendships that we had made. I left Cuba a changed person.